closer so we can just take a look at all this beautiful, lovely food that's being mixed around. What we're trying to do here is get the bread mixture, of course, to mix with all the rest of the ingredients, but we want to kind of check the consistency. Like some people like a firmer stuffing where the bread looks cubed and is not as moist or, God forbid, mushy. I and Junita Perez, we love it mushy. we love a very, excuse me, I'm sorry. That's why I usually don't cook it this week, but it's a holiday. There you go. I want it to look really fabulous because this wig, I know it does, I shouldn't say this wig, this hair, I know looks fabulous on me. So I want it to look fabulous for all of you because it's a holiday. You know, and I've worked hard to make sure I look fabulous for all of you. So I wanted to show off. And as you notice, I am a diva that does not wear an apron in the kitchen. Cameraman, take a look. I am a diva that does not wear an apron in the kitchen. My first couple of shows, yes, but I've built on, you know, I'm more confident, more lovely, more dashing, more fabulous. So no apron. No apron. Okay, back to the pot. We're going to need more liquid. Now for some people this would be fine. They would be like, oh, you know what, I like it with the bread is cubed. No, I like it really moist. So we're probably going to use 1.5 of these to 2 slices of bread, two loaves of bread. The Pepperidge Farm Light Extra Fiber. That other brand that I'm not going to pronounce, that was, I think it was the Pumpernickel. They have different flavors, different grains, 7 grains, sunflower. But that was the Pumpernickel. And my pot holder. So now we're mixing it up. Yeah, this is good. So we added some more liquid. And this part is to your liking, your preference of how moist you like your stuffing. I like my stuffing, like I said, you know, really moist. It ends up looking like oatmeal, but that's okay. I mean, that's my preference. That's Junita Perez's preference. And I'm making this, and my family, I'll share this with my family and some loved ones, and I'm sure they'll love it. I still think it needs a little bit more liquid. And since we're going to add more liquid, we're going to be stirring, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my goodness, this wig is good for performing, but not for cooking. Another ingredient, and I'm going to wash my hands. Raisins. Raisins in this recipe is so fabulous. You know why? Because you've got the meat flavor, which is a little, you know, spicy, Italian sausage, and then you have the raisins. It's like sweet and like spicy. And I just think it's like raisin bread, you know, in a way, but with meat. And God knows I love meat, honey. Love meat. So this is about two cups of raisins. And sometimes the golden raisins are good to give it a contrast and color, but I chose regular raisins today. Okay. Just a little bit more liquid. So we're going to like 1.5 to 1 3/4 of the chicken stock. Okay, everybody? So make a note of that. I'm going to pump up the volume here, and I mean heat, to get this boiling up. And I'll keep putting the pot holder over here. And then we're going to stir it up. We're going to stir it, and then we're going to give it a little taste test to see if we need to add any adobo, which I believe we got, because it's a big recipe. It's a labor of love, ladies and gentlemen. It's truly a labor of love. I want to mix this up really nice. And the stuffing, the bread, got a little toasted, a little brown, kind of a roasted flavor. Should give it a nice little kind of nice kick to it. Okay, I think that's good. And now we're gonna give it a little It's good that. That's pretty good. That it doesn't have the double. But you know what, guys? We're going with the 2 sticks of butter. It needs a little bit more kick. It's missing that. I'm sorry. Try to do this as low fat as possible. And I think actually I'm gonna have to go with the 3 sticks. Because it's missing that the butter and the fat brings it together. Okay? So this is still gonna be low fat. We're not using that pork sausage, okay? But I'm gonna have to go with the butter. Remember, look at this big pot. With 3 sticks of butter, it's not a bad deal. And then what I'm going to do later, I'm going to put this out in half-cup servings. And then I'm going to calculate this in the recipe builder in Weight Watchers. Because Junita Perez is really following the Weight Watchers food plan. And so am I in a way. And I want to know per half cup what this recipe is going to, you know, have as far as points. And this is going to melt down and cook up a little bit, and then we'll be back.